For years now, I have been employing a process in my wardrobe that allows me to take a look at my clothing through completely different eyes. So in the transitional seasons of the year, the fall into winter and then the spring into summer, I like to take basically everything out of my wardrobe. I like to flip in new pieces that are seasonally appropriate. I like to put away, to care for, to wash, to take stock of the pieces that I wore the previous season. Do they need replacing? Do they need to be well laundered or even dry cleaned? Do they need to be replaced? Do they need to be repaired or potentially tailored? Or do I just need to get rid of them altogether? These are all the questions that run through my mind, and it is the process that I want to go through with you all today. We are now in September, and while we still have 85-degree days here in the South, the colder, cooler weather is coming very soon, and it is mentally just time to put away the summer fabrics and the summer pieces and to pull out some of the cozier knits and pieces that just remind me of fall and winter. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you enjoy. I would not consider this a challenging process, but I will say that it could be very time consuming based on the amount of items that you have in your wardrobe and the amount of clothing and how frequently you go through this process. I typically do it twice a year, so I have a very strong grasp of what I have in my wardrobe and what I like and what I don't like. I also live by a very capsule wardrobe, so that means I don't have a lot of excess pieces that I don't wear fairly consistently. But this process is really just a chance for you to go through that. So my biggest suggestion is take a day that you're free for the entire day, potentially even 2 days, depending on the size of your wardrobe, and just start going through things. My favorite thing to do is to just take everything out of my closet that I am going to want to transition out. Now, obviously, there are pieces that last with me all year round. T-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, even some cardigans I have out in the summertime. But items like linen tops and a lot of my shorts, all of those things I'm going to put in separate piles to make sure that I know that these are the items that are going into storage for the next few seasons. Because the goal of this exercise is to get a better grasp of what you have in your wardrobe and what you're loving and what you wore a lot this past season, my biggest suggestion is to not just take everything out, but really truly analyze it through the eyes of, am I going to wear this and love this for the next 5 years or 3 years or even just next year? This will really allow you to be able to differentiate between what might have been a trendy piece that you picked up because it was super popular this year and it was fun to wear, but it might already be falling apart because it was fast fashion, which is completely fine. But just take stock of all of those things. Truly ask yourself, am I going to wear this? Is this worth keeping around for another season and taking up space in my wardrobe? I think there's also something very valuable about physically handling the pieces of your wardrobe as you're taking them out, as you're laying them out, as you can see them, as you can see how they fit you. Maybe try on a few pieces, see how you are, if you're either gaining weight or losing weight or just you're absolutely stayed the same. All of those options are perfectly fine and wonderful, but just see how things fit you. See how things are interacting with your body and see how you feel in them. If a piece of clothing in your wardrobe is not serving you and you are not inspired by it or you don't find joy in it, then it's probably time to let that piece go, unless it's a truly very sentimental piece in your life. So a biggest tip would just be, if you're unsure about a piece, try it on with an outfit, try it on with other pieces that you love, and see if it's worth keeping around. As I'm going through this process, another tip that I like to keep in the back of my mind is what should be well laundered or potentially dry cleaned before I put it into storage for the next few months. So this might be silk tops or dresses or linen pieces that you want just fresh and clean to then be able to roll and then put away into your storage. So there are a few products that I absolutely love. I don't take my items to the dry cleaners very often because I absolutely love using the laundress products for all of my very nice pieces that I want to keep nice year over year. The laundress has some absolutely beautiful, well-formulated products, from delicate wash to their signature wash, to even they've done collaborations with brands like Le Labo that just makes everything smell incredible. So I love to just wash the really nice pieces in my wardrobe before putting them away. I might roll in some cedar in there as well, just to keep it fresh throughout the next few months. And then it's just a really lovely thing to open in the springtime, where you have all these beautiful, freshly laundered pieces that you're excited to wear again. Another tip that I like to tell people is, if you have noticed gaps in your wardrobe that you want filled for spring, summer of the next year, right now is the best time to shop for that. Not only are those pieces front of mind because you've been missing them throughout this whole season, but also everything for spring, summer is on sale currently. So as hard as it is to shop for the next season, I promise you your future self will thank you immensely for it, and you will be able to find some excellent deals on pieces, especially if they're classic, versatile, staple pieces for your wardrobe. Now is the time to shop for them for next year. Ultimately, even if you don't like the idea of having your seasonal clothing put away and you just like to have all your clothes out all year round, that is wonderful. But this process really just allows you to get your hands on and your minds on the items that you have in your wardrobe, to be able to remind yourself of what you love that might have been tucked away, or items that you've not yet worn, or pieces that just don't serve you anymore. So this process is just a wonderful way to be able to understand what's in your wardrobe, to be able to utilize the items better, to be able to let them serve you more, and then be able to create more wonderful outfits for whatever season is coming up. Thank you all so much for watching. If you yourself do this process and have any tips or tricks or ideas or something that you might want to add, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.